Hello everyone and welcome back to KXAN Live. I'm Esmeralda Zamora and today we're going to be speaking about the top story headlines we have for this Monday afternoon. We're going to go ahead and start with the first story we have today, and that is the arrival of President Joe Biden here in Austin, Texas. President Joe Biden will be in Austin today, and the president will be making an appearance at the LBJ Presidential Library this afternoon. Biden will celebrate 60 years since President Lyndon B. Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act and honored the impacts that are still felt today. Following President Biden's visit to the LBJ Library today, he will be going to Houston with Vice President Kamala Harris, where he will pay respects to Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee, who died earlier this month. Now, coming with this visit is also going to be lots of road closures. We are anticipating to see a few road closures as the president makes it from the airport to the library. And with this visit, you should start being prepared. TxDOT has announced these road closures will impact drivers as he makes his way to the university along I-35 and State Highway 71, but we will be keeping you all up to date closer to that time later this afternoon. And next, we have news from late last night. A man is in custody after a SWAT call last night in Southeast Austin. Austin police received several calls to an apartment complex on Farrow Drive near Riverside and Pleasanton Valley around 6 in the evening. They found a woman hurt and treated her injuries, and APD then received calls around 9 about that man and how he has returned to the apartment with the weapon. APD called in SWAT and eventually arrested him, and that man is charged with a felony for family violence. And lastly, in California, we have several wildfires happening in Northern California. Fire officials are working around the clock to put out a massive wildfire that has spread over 350,000 acres. This makes it the largest wildfire in the state this year. Over 65 buildings have been destroyed, and thousands of people across 4 counties have had to evacuate their homes to seek safer areas. Thousands of our firefighters are battling the wildfire, which is at last check 12% contained. To assist those in California, Governor Greg Abbott is sending firefighters and equipment to help. The state's Division of Emergency Management and the Texas A&M Forest Service are readying more than 100 firefighters and 25 fire engineers to be sent out. And with this weather story, we're going to jump into weather stories here locally in Austin, Texas. I'd like to introduce our guest, our KXAN meteorologist, Richard Siegel. Richard, how are you doing today? Thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, it's good to be with you today. Thank you.
So let's jump in and talk first about what we can expect today in Austin, Texas.
All right. Right now, as we first start with the radar, we've seen a few of these small streamer showers lift from the south to the north through the morning. Rain got a little heavy at a couple of the rain gauges in Harper with more than 1/10 of an inch. But these are just very small. They won't put down much rain at all. But we anticipate that the rains, whatever we see, will be done. And hold on, there we go. Let's try that again. There we go. The rain should be gone here before too long. Take a live look from our West Shore Homes camera that sits on our roof here at KXAN. We're still seeing a good deal of cloudiness mixing in with the sun. So I'm going to call the sky partly to mostly cloudy. We'll see a little more clearing during the day. And then we'll see some sunshine before the afternoon is over. Almost a mostly sunny sky. I think this morning Lake Travis may have hit its highest since this rain event that we had all week last week and into the weekend. Right now it's at 641.91. It was up to 641.95 at 8 o'clock this morning. Still, the lake level at Travis is up over 7.5 feet in the last 7 days, and the combined storage still at 58%. That's a nice number, 1,155,278 acre feet of water. What else is going on today is that the mold count is high. It's a little lower today than it was yesterday. Fall elm today medium, so much higher today than it was yesterday. The grass is low. It's a little higher today as well. Ragweed showed up at just a trace. All right. For the rest of the day, temperatures will warm through the mid and upper 80s to our final highs today. On average, around 93 to 97. The normal high today is 98, and if some reporting stations might get there. The humidity, which dropped into the 50s during the 11 o'clock hour, will continue to fall through the afternoon, and by 3 o'clock, we're looking for most humidity readings in the 30s, down to around 36%. As we get to our heat index, because we haven't really talked a whole lot about that when we had all the rain, because we didn't have much of a heat index to tell you about. Well, today we do. It'll be in triple digits for some of the area, and at best, I think we'll peak at around 101 to 105, and then it'll be higher tomorrow. Notice that beautiful burnt orange hue that we have on our water vapor imagery. That's a sign of drier air moving into the area. So ultimately, some of this cloudiness that we're still seeing right now will give way to a partly cloudy to mostly sunny sky later on today, and that's what it looks like on our future clouds and radar. We'll see a clear evening, and then the clouds roll in overnight, and we'll start out with a partly to mostly cloudy sky Tuesday morning, and then those clouds will break. No rain tomorrow, and as a matter of fact, our rain chances after the 10% that we'll have for the rest of this day don't pick up again until we have another 10% chance of rain next Sunday. So we're not going to see much rain, and as a matter of fact, the National Weather Service is correct. Maybe a few isolated showers could leave a little bit of rain in parts of Lee and Milam counties. Now, the other thing that we're going to be dealing with, not so much today, but as we get to Tuesday night and on to Wednesday, look at that plume of Saharan dust that's going to come overhead. It'll stick around on Wednesday and on Thursday as well. And then by Friday, things start to clear out a little bit, and we'll have a light dusting of it on Saturday and Sunday. Solar forecast for today, it's going to be a good day to harness a whole lot of that energy, because we will still see more clearing through the afternoon, and we'll peak at a mostly sunny sky maybe at about 4 to 6 o'clock. And what I like to refer to as an 8-battery day, it's at the top, not only today, but all the way out to Thursday. Our 7-day forecast, 97 today, breezes out of the south at 10 to 15, and if you get underneath one of those showers, it'll be a nuisance shower more than anything else. Mid and upper 90s Tuesday, mostly upper 90s Wednesday, Thursday with a hazy sky. And then we have triple-digit high temperatures on Friday, Saturday, and that low chance of rain on Sunday. One more thing I want to mention, the second week outlook, August 5th to 11th. Gosh, can you believe we're about to hit August? Anyway,
cannot believe that.
Really, it's just time is just flying by. The 8 to 14-day temperature outlook from the 5th to the 11th says hotter than normal. Normal for those 7 days, a high of 99 and a low of 76. If it's hotter than that, that means we'll have afternoons in triple digits. And this changed from what we had seen from the past several days, where we were looking at a wetter than normal forecast. Now it just says that we will have near normal rainfall conditions from the 5th to the 11th. And that is a quick look at our weather.
Wow, so we've got that rain kind of brushed through here and back to our summer weather conditions, right?
Yes, we had a great week last week. I know that there are people that like when we have triple-digit high temperatures, so they had their fun at the beginning of the month, and then we had our nice weather pattern last week when we had temperatures sometimes not getting out of the 80s, and that was really nice too. But we had a wonderful, wonderful week of wet weather with several rain gauges going over 4 inches, a few over 5, and a couple went over 6, and a couple of those went over 7. And so when that happens in the latter part of July, you rejoice and say, hallelujah, we got what we needed. But of course, as you well know, we need much more to help put more water back in our highland lakes.
Hopefully we see that rain come later in the next few weeks through August, right?
We'll hope for that. August is another one of those dry months. It's the hottest month of the year. And I have a feeling, it's not the feeling that I enjoy, but I think August is going to live up to its hottest month of the year title.
Well, I think we need a bit of sun after all that rain we had last week.
You're right.
Now, Rich, I kind of wanted to show these viewers our UGC photos. Here we have a photo from Buda, courtesy of Jerry Garza, and those clouds, look at those beautiful clouds.
Yes.
It looks amazing.
It looks like it was taken close to sunset.
Yeah.
Because I'm guessing that I don't have my glasses with me, but it looks like that's the sun about to set on a beautiful Central Texas day. And I like this one from Spicewood. That's it looks like we've got some rain up there. And one of the things that I've always been just so happy about in the time that I've been working here is our viewers always send some really outstanding pictures. I especially love when they send pictures of their rain gauges because it verifies the part of the weather story that talks about how much rain we might get and how much rain was actually measured. And I just marvel every time we have a severe weather event. Our viewers just come with it. They bring it.
Photos flow in, videos too, right?
Yes. So we thank them all the time.
Yeah, and you know what? Rich and I are going to be sitting down next Monday to do a live Q&A on our Facebook and our website about the weather coming up for the week. And we kind of want to invite everyone to share their photos as well, right?
Share your photos. If you have a weather question, please drop us a line on that because we're going to answer the question here on Facebook Live as well. It can be a question about the weather, about the app, about anything in the weather department. And we'll be happy to take your questions and we'll answer them as best as we can.
Yes, of course. And for all those weather-related questions, you can please submit them to reportit@kxan.com. And Rich and I will get those questions and prepare them for Monday.
That's right.
Perfect. Well, I think this is all we have for you all today. Thanks so much, Rich, for being here with me.
You're welcome.
It was a blast. I can't wait for next Monday when we only focus on weather.
That's right.
Thanks so much again for
Someone won't be in town next Monday.
Oh, I wonder who it is. Okay. Well, thanks everybody for staying with us. That was a look at our headlines for today, as well as our weather forecast for the rest of today and a little bit into next week. I want to remind you all that you can catch all the latest details on all the stories I covered, as well as Rich's forecast on our website, kxan.com. Don't forget to swing by later today for more coverage on President Biden's visit, and we'll be back soon. Thank you, guys.